the US could be considering tearing up another arms treaty with Russia, the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, also known as START. At least that's the concern expressed by the Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov.
One gets the impression that the ground is being laid for the eventual termination of START 3.
Well, earlier this week, the #1 diplomat in America said that Russia has 60 days to stop breaking the rules of the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty. The American side claims that Russia has to get rid of one of its missiles with a range that's longer than the one allowed by the treaty.
Either you rid the system, rid the launcher, or change the system where it doesn't exceed the range.
All of this is about a missile with a name that only contains letters and numbers, the 9M729. Moscow has said many times that it's only been tested within the range of 500 kilometers. That's the INF red line. However, the American intelligence insists that its range is actually far greater than that. Well, Sergei Lavrov once again said that this is false and also added that Washington's never shown Russia anything to prove their claims.
The US has identified a certain missile and claims that it was tested at a distance prohibited by the treaty. Our data says that both the distance and the conditions of the test were in accordance with the treaty.
It has been said many times that Europe will fall under the most serious risk if the INF treaty is abolished. So the Russian foreign minister believes that Washington's partners in Europe should try and convince Washington to start dialogue with Moscow on how to resolve this dispute.
If some of our European counterparts are concerned, they must influence their ally, the United States, so that the Americans sit down with us and start to talk substantively, instead of just throwing accusations at us across the ocean. We are ready for such a conversation.
There is already concern at this point that Washington could use these allegations against Russia as a pretext to ditch other treaties. And we've heard previously from Russian officials, including Vladimir Putin, they believe the American side first quits and then tries to explain why they did so.